Hello and welcome to your mat. My name is Stacey. For today's practice, if you are looking for more of a restorative class, you may wish to have 1 to 2 yoga blocks and a yoga bolster nearby. They are optional, and if you would prefer more of a yin-inspired class with a deep stretch, you can choose to skip the props completely or use any variation thereof. Go ahead and get what you need. I will meet you lying on your back in Shavasana. Take a few moments to really find comfort in your Shavasana. Maybe that means bringing a pillow or bolster beneath the knees. Taking up space, allowing the arms and legs to go wide, while tucking the shoulder blades beneath you. Welcome a sense of openness through your front body. Allow the belly and chest to rise and fall with breath. Soften through your face, your jaw. As you begin to slow your breath even further. Scan your body. Notice where you may have brought tension with you onto your mat. Any areas of the body that may be a little bit tighter. Welcome your breath to those points of tension. Find a sense of expansion with each breath in, softening with each breath out. Your body remains heavy and still on the mat. We'll start to turn the gaze over to the right. You can tuck your chin in closer or further from your shoulder. The left shoulder remains heavy as you let the right ear reach down towards the mat. Gaze comes back through center and over to the left. Breathe space into the right side of your neck and into your right shoulder. Bring your gaze back through center. Just wiggle our fingers and toes. Take some rotations through your wrists and ankles. And bend through the knees, bringing the soles of your feet onto the floor or up onto your blocks or bolster. Right foot's going to reach up towards the sky. Turn the toes to face the right side of the room and bend the right knee. Bring the pinky toe edge to land on your left thigh, creating a figure 4 shape with your legs. Guide the right knee away from your shoulders as the left hip grows heavy. You can keep your left foot on the floor. You can step it up onto a little bit of a height, bringing it onto your bolster or a block. Either variation, just allow your arms to be at your sides. The palms face up as they become passive. Stay long through the low back. All 4 corners of the pelvis reaching for the mat. Maybe you close your eyes as you hold these postures for extended periods. Release any visual distractions drawing you away from your practice today. We're going to keep this figure 4 shape. Start to send the knees over to the right. You can decide the height of the left foot. Maybe it's resting on the floor, maybe it's on your block or bolster. The knees are going to find their way over to the right. So the inside of the left leg is reaching down towards the mat. And the right knee as well. Placing pillows or blocks beneath the knees for support. Or your legs in general can go across the length of your bolster. Letting your body feel supportive and safe so it can settle deeper into this pose. Your gaze can remain at the ceiling or go over to your left once again. Taking long, slow breaths in and out through the nose. Filling the lower belly with every breath. Where else in your body can you find some softness? Where are you gripping or holding on? Are you clenching your teeth? Can you relax through the jaw, soften your face? Bring your gaze back through center. Let the knees find center as well, holding on to that figure 4 shape. We'll just tip the knees over to the left for a little counter twist. You can reach the right knee away from you a little bit. And then draw the knees back through center once again. Release the right leg, let it join the left on the floor or your bolster. We're going to reach the left foot this time up towards the sky. Take a deep flex in your ankle. The left toes will turn to the left. Bend your knee. Bring the pinky toe edge to land on your right thigh. Arms remain at your sides, the shoulders drawn away from the ears. Just hold in this position with the left knee reaching away from your shoulders. Even weight left and right sides. Can you slow the breath even further yet? Lengthening the inhales and softening the exhales as they leave your body. In these moments of silence, of stillness, do you feel the mind begin to wander? Does the body start to fidget, to squirm? Holding as stillness is one of the more challenging parts of yoga because our minds are so accustomed to moving quickly. When we ask our body to pause, to rest, to breathe, it often races away to future events, reflects back on the past, but so seldom is content in the present. And you, for these brief moments of time, turn your awareness to breath. Watch the rise and fall of the inhales and exhales as you settle into each pose. We're going to set up for our twist. So keep your legs in the figure 4 shape, with the right foot on the bolster, a block, or the floor. You're going to start to tip the knees over to the left. Option to let the knees hover above the floor, or you can support them with a prop. You'll feel the right hip lifting up and over to the left as the inner right knee grows heavy to the mat. Your gaze is either at the ceiling or over to the right. We're breathing into our lower right belly. A few more breaths on this side. We'll begin by bringing our gaze back through center. And let your knees come back through center as well. Keep the figure four shape option to go into a counter twist, sending the knees this time over to the right. The left knee guiding away from your shoulders. Fill your belly with every breath, creating space, a sense of openness as you release further tension. Come back through center. Release both feet onto the mat. Lift, or rather slide your heels in towards the hips a little closer. We're going to come into a supported bridge pose leading into waterfall. So if you don't have a bolster or blocks, that's okay. Your hips can stay on the ground. If you do have a prop, we're going to press into the feet, lift your hips up, and lower the pelvis onto the prop. You want a height that feels supportive without overly stretching through the front body. And that support will find its place on the pelvis, not the spine itself. Take a moment to open up through your chest as you slide your shoulder blades beneath you. You can stay here, or we're going to reach our feet up towards the sky. One by one, reaching the feet towards the ceiling for legs up the wall or waterfall pose. The bolster or the prop beneath the pelvis is optional. You can move that aside, or you can adjust it however you need to find comfort as you hold this pose. Same posture can be done with the pelvis on the mat directly. You can even do it up against a wall with your heels resting on the wall for support. Taking long, slow breaths, settling into the mat. The feet float effortlessly in the air. You can take a little circles with the ankles, pointing and flexing through the toes. Pause in whichever direction feels best. One by one, bend the knees. Draw them in towards your belly. Giving your legs a bit of a hug. Slide any props out from beneath the pelvis as you keep the knees hugged in towards you, lengthening through your low spine. Maybe rocking, maybe drawing circles with the knees, whatever feels good. Land in the center, right arm comes up over your head. We're going to roll over onto our right side. Your knees can hug in towards you, rounding through your back. With your back body lifted up off of the floor, you're able to breathe more freely into it. Take advantage of that space. Breathe deeply into the back body, allowing the ribs to expand in all directions. When you feel ready in your own time, we're going to find our way up to a seated position with the legs extended long in front of you. Take a few little circles with your ankles, pointing and flexing through your toes. And we'll take the legs in a wide V formation. We're not too focused on a deep flex of the ankles, drawing our toes towards our face. Rather, we want to wiggle the legs a little bit, soften the ankles, and let the toes fall wherever they choose. We're going to passively fold forward with a rounded spine here. And maybe this is where you stay. Just rounding your back, chin to chest, let your forehead become heavy. Palms face up to resist temptation to grip or pull yourself forward. And just passively hang the upper body. If you'd prefer more supportive, you can use stacked up blocks, pillows, blankets, whatever props you have at the height you need to support your forehead. If you have a yoga bolster, you can stand that up and bring the end of it towards you, resting your arms on the floor or on blocks. You can place it on the floor. You create a ramp with your blocks. or even a table with your bolster and blocks. Just making sure that the blocks are positioned in a way that they are supportive and not going to tip over partway through your pose. Your gaze can be neutral or off to one side. I'll cue you roughly at the halfway point as to when to turn in the opposite direction. Any discomfort in the knee joints, you may find it helpful to bring a gentle bend through the knees, placing maybe a folded or rolled up hand towel or cloth beneath the knee joint. Can you visualize the breath moving up and down the length of your spine? Continuing down that journey through the entire length of your legs as well. Each breath in, creating a little bit of space. Each breath out settles your body deeper into the space that's been created. And if at any point throughout your posture you no longer feel a stretch and you wish to, you can always lower your props a little bit, melt the upper body closer towards the floor. If your gaze is off to one side, you can turn it in the opposite direction, staying even on both sides of your neck. And as you breathe in and out softly, can you take a moment to pause? Pausing between inhales and exhales, and between exhales and inhales. Those brief moments of absolute silence and stillness before moving on with the next breath, the next moment. Focus on that breath as it moves through your body, using it as a tool to remain present in this moment in time. Turn your palms to face the floor. We're going to walk ourselves back up. Move aside any props you may have nearby. Take a few circles through the ankles in both directions. We're going to bend the right knee, start to slide the sole of your foot in towards you. And give the right knee a little wiggle from side to side. And the next time the right knee points towards the right, we're going to lower it down to the ground. Sliding the right foot over towards the left. It's as though you're bringing the right foot in to touch the left leg, but it doesn't have to get the whole way there. Because we're then going to bend the left knee, bring the sole of the left foot onto the floor. Walk the left foot over to the left and back behind you, coming into a 90-90 or deer pose. So both legs are now bent. Soles of the feet are pointing over to the left and back behind you. With our torso, we want to face in front of us, in line with the right shin. We're going to gently fold forward over the right leg. Bringing forearms onto the mat, or you can stay up onto your hands. Continue to slide away until you start to feel a little bit of resistance, and pausing there. Never any pinching or pain. Like I said, the option to lower the forearms onto the mat. Maybe you rest your head in your fingertips. If you have props nearby, you are welcome to use those as well. And if the gaze is off to one side, just take note. We'll be sure to turn it in the opposite direction when we move to the opposite side. Can you sense beyond your breath? Perhaps diving deeper into your body. And seeking out the subtle beating of your heart. Its rhythm, its rate. Your focus on beating of your heart, or the implied beating of your heart if you're unable to sense it. And pair that awareness with your breath. As the body rises and falls, expanding in all directions. And if you are able to recognize the heartbeat, perhaps you notice it begin to slow. Calm its rhythm as you begin to relax. Turn your gaze back through center if it's off to one side. Walk yourself up slowly, setting aside any props you may have used. You can bring your hands behind you. We'll just gently rock the knees from side to side. The next time the knees come over to the left, we're going to lower them down. So the soles of the feet are now facing over to the right and back behind, creating a 90-90 position with the legs, with the left leg out in front. We're turning our torso to face in line with the left ankle and shin. You can bring your fingertips onto the floor, maybe start walking them away from you. If this is as far as you go, that's perfect, as long as you're feeling some sensation. If you'd like to go deeper or more of a restful pose, you can start to lower the forearms onto the ground, bringing your forehead to rest on your fingertips, on a block. Or if you have a yoga bolster, coming to land on that instead. Maybe this time around, turning your gaze in the opposite direction. Staying even from side to side. Your back body expanding with every breath. And taking those brief moments to pause between each cycle of breath. And as you hold any pose for extended periods, you may find new space is created and you're able to sink a little bit deeper. You're welcome at any time to adjust your props, to lower your body down further, and find your sensation. The same token, while our goal in these styles of practice is to find stillness, in the event that you are experiencing any pain or discomfort, you are always welcome to come out of a pose. You find a way to release some tension in the shoulders and upper back. in the mid-back. The low back, hips, and pelvis. Turn your gaze back through center if it's off to one side. We'll walk ourselves back up as slowly as you can. Let your hands come behind you, or you can rest them on your props. Just gently rock your knees from side to side. As the knees come up through center, we're going to walk the feet together. Let the soles of the feet come to touch the knees, open wide like a book, creating a diamond shape with our legs. You have the choice of sliding pillows or blocks beneath your knees for support. Even if you have a lot of range of motion through the hips and you're able to draw your heels inwards, we're going to keep some distance between the heels and the pelvis. The soles of the feet supporting one another, but not pressing firmly, just softly coming to touch. And we'll start to round through the upper body, folding over the feet. The palms face up as the fingertips slide away from you. Again, choosing this if you're looking for more of a stretch, more of a yin-like practice. Or for more restorative, you can use any variation of your props to support your upper body. We're breathing into our back body, especially feeling the low back, hips and pelvis expanding, and softening on the out-breath. Continue to lengthen up the entire spine, from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Each breath out, you release effort and surrender to gravity's pull. Can you release further through the back of your neck? Let the head become even heavier as as you ragdoll over your legs. Bring your hands to face the floor, walk up slowly. Keep your legs in this diamond shape. If the transition works for you, we're going to just start to lower down onto our forearms, maybe all the way onto your back. If you have a bolster, you're welcome to come to lie on that instead, supporting your back body. If you have tension through the low back and you find the height of your bolster too much, you can always fold up a pillow or a blanket to create a ramp, softening that edge. Your arms are at your sides, let the palms face up, creating a sense of openness through your chest. Your back, your shoulders, your head are resting on a bolster or the floor. And taking long, slow breaths. Soles of the feet continue to support one another. The pinky toes rest softly on the floor, grounding you here on your mat and in your practice. When you hold these moments of stillness and the thoughts begin to pass, just taking note if there are any common topics or themes to those thoughts. Acknowledge their presence. Acknowledge that you have set aside an hour for just yourself, and that those thoughts, whether of the future events to come in your week to follow, or past events from your weekend, let go of the attachment to them. Instead, remain in the present. This moment of stillness on your back. Completion of your practice. Compassion that you have shown yourself for making it to your mat today. If you have found a place of comfort, you are welcome to stay as you are. Or as slowly as you can, extend your legs long to the bottom corners of your mat. You can remain with your torso lifted on a bolster, or you can lower your upper body to the floor as well. Feel your back body melting into the mat. Any low back sensitivities, it may feel nice to bring a gentle bend in the knees. Let the feet go wide, the knees come to touch. Or with that same bend in your knees, slide a pillow or bolster beneath them for support before extending the legs long. Once you've found your supported, restful pose, make any last-minute adjustments you need to find comfort and stillness. Release the temptation of any fidgets or squirms. And just be here on your mat, connected to breath. This practice of stillness will remain yours for as long as you choose to allow it. As you hold here in stillness, scan your body. Look for any subtle changes in the physical or emotional state of your body from when you first landed here on your mat. Send yourself some gratitude for taking this time for just you, for making it to your mat, to your practice, and connecting with breath today. With such gratitude as always, Namaste.